thought this was going to be another boring evening of watching reruns on TV and college football? Well, never fear, my friends. Miss Ileane is here. And guess what? I got some new gear to show off to take me into the new year. Oh my goodness. How are you? Well, hey, I see my friends are coming in. Hi, Katie. Well, I have to tell you what happened and what caused this new year. Hey, Jen, long time no see. Well, what happened, friends, and you may have seen this or heard it on the internet today because around 2 a.m., I was awakened to my phone buzzing. Well, that's really strange because my phone is always on Do Not Disturb, so it really doesn't buzz. But sometimes when it's fully charged or something like that, it'll buzz. But here, there was a glitch, but I did not know it. And if you heard about this iPhone or iOS 11 glitch that happened on December the 2nd, 2017, this is what the experience was. Oh, and Maverick has subscribed and turned on the bell, and that's why he was the first one here. Thank you, Maverick. And so I did not realize that it was a bug. However, I have this iPhone 6 Plus, okay? And I know, hi. Well, the glitch, Barb, was that your phone would crash. You would turn your phone on, and very shortly thereafter, the phone would crash, maybe 2 to 3 minutes. So right when you were getting ready to do a task, open up an app or anything like that, the phone would just crash. But it was an unusual crash. It wasn't like a really quick crash. It was almost like the phone just went down. Almost reminded you more of a computer, like a Windows crash, where all of a sudden you just saw a little scrolling thing. And then you were able to turn the phone back on each and every time. And so this happened to me around 10 times before I said, you know, it's the phone. I even turned it off completely, powered it off, rebooted the phone. I let the phone rest because I said, well, maybe it's hot, because it was feeling warm, which is weird because it wasn't on. I was asleep. So since I normally get up at 3, getting up at 2 wasn't a big deal. and also I had company last night. One of the folks that works for Better Than Success, her name is Whitney. I think Peter Nez was having trouble with the latest iOS update too. So, well, the new update fixes the problem. So yes, hey Tish, my hashtagologist is here. So all things considered, as I thought about it, I said, you know what? It really is time for me to upgrade the phone anyway, because you guys know that I love live streaming. You know that I like to have the latest and greatest. Even though the 6 Plus was really good, there was a few features like the live video, you know, where it takes a little bit of the picture before you actually push to take the picture. And that, you know, a few of the last updates on iOS was referring to the live picture, and I was like, well, what are they talking about? And I had completely forgotten that updated actually with iPhone 7. So here we are now with iPhone X, which I knew that I was not going to get iPhone X. Okay, I already knew that because, you know, some of the things that I've been hearing about the facial recognition, and I just didn't want to go that route. But I had been thinking about getting the iPhone 8, and it was kind of a debate. Should I get the 7? Should I get the 8? And of course, I'm going to get the Plus. You know, I need the big thing, you know. So I said, you know what? Even if this phone does start behaving well, Jennifer asked me, was it crazy expensive? And there's a silver lining to the story. and also some gear to show you guys. Even though the 6 Plus was, you know, served me very well, and I felt like I really got my money's worth out of it. And you guys know I live streamed the heck out of that phone, right? And there was 7,000 pictures and images on there. I mean, it was getting full because it was only a 64 gigabyte storage phone anyway, and I would always have to constantly offload into Google Cloud, which I use Google Cloud Photos. I do not use iCloud because it's way cheaper, and plus it's Google, and I like having my stuff in Google. So anyway, all right, so let me bring it on down. So I made the appointment. I went to AT&T, and the first thing he said was, well, you know, with the older phones, they can't keep up with all the updated software. And then there was another person there that was also complaining about the same issue, but she was being waited on by someone else. And so we were like, yeah. So I said, you know, I picked out my gear, okay? And then after I picked out my gear, and we're going through the process of, you know, logging into my different app, you know, like Gmail. He wanted to set me up on the Gmail. And when I opened the Google app on the new phone, the first thing I saw was an article that said iOS 11 glitch makes your phone crash. And I just looked at him, and he just looked at me like, oh no, she's going to return the phone. And I was like, it's okay. I don't mind. I wanted to upgrade my phone anyway. So I heard about the glitch while we were actually in the process of moving my contacts over and all of that stuff. And so he even said, you're really smart for syncing your stuff in Google Cloud, in Google Photos. And I was like, thank you for saying that. So what I ended up getting, I can't actually show you what I got, because I'm actually, hey Rodney, hey Aaron, because I'm actually recording this video on my iPhone 8 Plus, but I took a picture. So there is the iPhone 8 Plus, and it's sitting on the charger, and I'm going to show you the charger in a minute because it does wireless charging. And there's the AirPods. Yes, I did it. I went for the AirPods. And oh, that just happens to be my favorite drink for the moment. The Anti-Hustle book drink. Hint, hint, you know, my daughter has a book called The Anti-Hustle. And when she went to a book signing, the folks at the book signing gave her, I know it's backwards, but y'all can tell by the image. So anyway, let's get to showing off some of the other gear. I'm going to start with the AirPods. Oh, okay. Inside the box of the iPhone, right, you get the lightning cable earbuds. But remember, I don't know if you guys knew that I purchased the wrong kind of earbuds. I already had the lightning adapter earbuds. Remember these? I showed you guys these in a video about a month and a half ago. So I already had those. But then, and I can't show you this, on the other side is where I have my Smart Lav Plus is plugged into that little connector piece that they give you. And it's very similar to this. It's not this exact one, but this is the one that goes from Lightning to USB. But the one I'm using right now goes from Lightning to, I think it's 3.5 millimeter, which is the size of the Rode Smart Lav Plus, as well as the regular earbuds. So you are still able to use your regular earbuds with this iPhone. Now, I couldn't get the iPhone without getting the AirPods though, right? I mean, come on, let's face it. They're just so darn cute. Okay, so the AirPods they come in this case, and you're not going to be able, you can see that the light is green there. So, and it lets you know how well how much battery life that you have on these things. Oh, I saw somebody gave me a plus, gave me a thumbs up. So that's a reminder for me to tell you guys, can you give this a thumbs up, this video a thumbs up? Thank you for being here too, by the way. I appreciate you guys so much. Now you have a wireless mic. Oops. And now you have a wireless mic for live streams with that. Yes. And I thought about using these, but then I thought I better stick with what I know, because I already know this room is a little echoey, but I think that having the lav mic cuts down on some of the echo. And I could have done it in another room, but this is where I have the desk. So this is where it was easier for me to lay things out. So this is just a little instructions that come with the AirPods. And here's the box. Wait a minute. And I sure have enough charging cords around here now, right? So ironically, with me having all these charging cords, I now have the wireless charging dock. I guess it's called a dock. Let's see. The one, oh, it's a pad. The one that I purchased is from Belkin. I actually got these at the AT&T store. And, oh, it's buffering for you too? I'm buffering. Thought it was my phone. Darn it. Sorry, guys. And I moved the router out. Well, I'll try to not move around so much. See if that helps. Is it still buffering, guys? OMG. Oh, gosh. That means it's buffering. That's a bad OMG, isn't it, Tish? Okay. Kicks the internet into gear. So does that mean it's getting better, Jen? Okay, so I'm just going to carry on, guys. All right, so this is the charger that I got. It's a charging pad. It's from Belkin. So this is what it looks like. It's like wafer thin. And, you know, with this, I would only charge one device at a time. So I'm only going to use this to charge the phone. And I don't know if I could charge the AirPods wirelessly, but it seems like it would make sense that I would be able to, but I don't know about that. So, and I think it charges up rather quickly. And so, like I said, I'm just going to carry on because maybe the replay will be in better shape. All right. So the next thing, oh, and also here is the, how is it buffering still? Hope I didn't reboot on her. So tickled with her new stuff. Okay, no. Ileane, I broke, IKR, LOL. Is it still buffering, guys? Can you see me? So this is the plug for the wireless charger. And what's funny about the wireless charger, oh, you guys are saying I might have to start over. Oh, man. That stinks. Let's see, what can I do? I'm going to try something. Hang on. Just going to open this door, see if that helps. You didn't have to do anything here, did you? You didn't have to do anything here, did you? Oh. Anything here like what? No, I mean for this, this. Okay, I'll just, because all of a sudden everybody says, it got real bad. No, nobody said nothing about you. They said the stream got really bad. Okay, we're gonna go over to Facebook.